In the US, it's all about love when it comes to Subaru. In the UK they do it a bit different. Subaru UK is launching the all-new 2018 Crosstrek XV in global markets, with its new brand campaign, Better Where It Matters. The Brits are more high-collar when it comes to their car ads, and it's reflected in the new Crosstrek ads. The new ads tout the Crosstrek's core values of safety, capability and reliability. It doesn't mean they don't have a little fun with the Crosstrek ads. Partnering with creative agency Mullen-Lowe, the new Crosstrek campaign strips to the true essence of Subaru but with some British humour thrown in. A dad brings home a shiny new blue 2018 Subaru Crosstrek and can't wait to show it to his little boy. Well, the kid isn't impressed at all with his dad telling him about it coming with always-on symmetrical all-wheel drive, eyesight driver assist technology, has a 5-star Euro NCAP safety rating and is built to last. The boy wants to know why it isn't red, and where are the rockets. Subaru's communications manager, Alexandra Lyons, commented, "Auto advertising all looks and feels the same. The engineering that goes into our cars sets Subaru apart from that style over substance. We don't have the biggest marketing spend in the car market, so we need to outsmart others to win attention, and this work for the XV does just that." You won't be seeing the ads unless you live in the UK. Americans will get the new Barkley dog family ad showing off Subaru of America's all-new Ascent 3-row family vehicle. They won't be getting the largest vehicle Subaru has ever produced in the UK. It's only being sold in North America. The Brits will likely be happy with the all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. It rides on the new Subaru Global platform and comes with an improved ride, larger cabin, and superior driving dynamics. Fathers will be impressed, but the kids not so much.
The much-anticipated Tesla Model 3 made its San Diego debut Friday morning at the carmaker's showroom at the Westfield UTC Mall. San Diego gets its first glimpse of the Model 3. Here's the full story. Nearly 2 years after he put down a $1,000 refundable deposit on the Tesla Model 3, Sam Dang finally got to sit, touch and inspect what his car might actually look like when he picks it up next month. The 21-year-old said, "It's worth the wait. The car looks great." Marketed as Tesla's car for the masses, the Model 3 made its San Diego debut at the electric carmaker's showroom at the Westfield UTC Mall Friday morning, and about 30 people stood in line before the store's doors opened to take a look. While earlier Tesla models were priced well outside the range of most car buyers, the Model 3 has a base price of $35,000 before financial incentives from the government. With upgrades, the car's price tag can reach about $60,000. Tesla has reported receiving more than 450,000 deposits on the Model 3, and many in the crowd Friday came to see what their $1,000 reservations will bring them. Marlene Yulin of Carmel Valley said, "I love the sleek look." The Model 3 comes with a standard lithium-ion battery that promises to take drivers 220 miles on a full charge. For a $9,000 upgrade, the car can be equipped with a long-range battery that goes 310 miles between charges. Other electric vehicles, EVs, such as the Chevrolet Bolt, have beaten Tesla to the punch when it comes to delivering cars that produce zero emissions at an affordable price, but auto analysts say the fate of the Model 3 will go a long way toward determining if EVs can upend the traditional internal combustion car market. Jeremy Acevedo, pricing and industry analyst for Edmunds.com, said, "This is kind of the barometer for America's appetite for the EV segment. In the past few years there have been some compelling offerings, but they just haven't driven the needle too much." California leads the nation with about 362,000 battery electric and plug-in hybrids on the road, but that represents only about 4% of market share for new vehicle registrations in the Golden State. Nationally, Less than 1% of motorists own an electric vehicle. EVs have run into stiff competition as gasoline-powered cars have improved their fuel efficiency in recent years and gas prices have stayed relatively low for going on 3 years. Tesla began its first deliveries of the Model 3 about 6 months ago, but the carmaker has missed its full-scale production targets. Tesla chief executive Elon Musk had predicted delivering 5,000 Model 3s a week by the end of 2017, but earlier this month the company said that level will not be reached until the end of June. Issues at the company's Fremont assembly plant and its Gigafactory in Nevada have contributed to what Musk last summer called production hell. According to Tesla's website, the timing for delivery for customers who placed reservations to buy the Model 3 today is between 12 to 18 months. Acevedo said, "It's a serious impediment. You'd like to see the brand hitting the targets that they've been pretty vocal about, but at the same time, with Tesla it seems they get cut a bit more slack." That seemed to be the case with many of the true believers at UTC Friday who brushed off the production delays. Greg Benjamin of Carmel Valley said, "I'm an engineer by trade and I've been involved with manufacturing for more than 30 years. This is sort of like teething pains they're going through." California policymakers have pushed zero-emissions vehicles as essential to meet the state's mandates to dramatically reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Governor Jerry Brown has set a target of 1.5 million clean energy vehicles on California's roads by 2025. On Thursday in his final State of the State address, Brown ratcheted the number even higher, saying the state needs to reach 5 million zero-emission vehicles by 2030 to meet its climate goals. The Model 3 is among the EVs eligible for a $2,500 rebate from the state of California. The federal government offers a $7,500 tax credit, but that figure is reduced after a manufacturer sells 200,000 units in the plug-in market. From there, the tax credit is reduced by half for 2 quarters, then cut in half for 2 more quarters before going to zero. By last month, it was estimated that Tesla had sold 161,500 units. So many Model 3 buyers figure to be affected by this year or next.
Nissan's redesigned 2018 Leaf electric hatchback's range on a charge has been EPA rated at 151 miles, 1 mile more than Nissan's first estimates when it unveiled the new version. Nissan initially estimated range at 150 miles with the new Leaf's larger 40 kWh battery pack, a 41% gain over the previous generation's 107 miles. Among rival electric small cars, that's more than the Hyundai Ioniq EV's 124 miles, but less than the Chevrolet Bolt EV's 238 miles and the longer-range Tesla Model 3's 310 miles. But at $30,875 to start, the Leaf also is cheaper than the longer-range models. According Brian Maragno, Nissan Director of EV Marketing and Sales Strategy, speaking at the 2018 Washington Auto Show in Washington, D.C., the 2018 Leaf is just arriving at dealers now. He said, through the current 2017 model, Nissan has sold about 114,000 Leaf EVs since its rollout in 2010. The 2018 Leaf also gets a 38% bump in horsepower with a new 147 horsepower motor that also puts out 236 pounds-feet of torque, up 26%. Charging time is 8 hours on 6 kW charging and 16 hours on 3 kilowatts. DC fast charging can provide an 80% charge in 50 minutes. The new Leaf also includes new advanced driving assistance with a single-pedal driving feature for traffic, no need to move your foot to the brake, ProPilot Assist for single-lane highway driving, handle steering, brakes and accelerator in a marked lane, and a coming self-parking feature. The 2018 Leaf is offered in 3 trim levels, S, SV and SL. ProPilot Assist is offered on the top 2. The base S starts at $30,875, the SV at $33,375 and the SL at $37,085. All prices include an $885 destination charge but exclude an applicable federal, state or local tax subsidies.